Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Or if you're listening on Spotify, that's awesome too. Welcome aboard over there. Today, one of the topics that I'm thinking through as a business owner as we're scaling, we've done about $75,000 this month, and it's 19 days into the month, so it's looking like we're gonna have our first six-figure profit month because our expenses are extremely low. We currently only run a little bit of advertising a day. We've probably spent $5,000 this month total. So it's just like for tiny little boosts here and there. It's mostly organic traffic, mostly just one offer, and just pushing it hard. And I just wanted to talk about the importance of that. I want to talk about the importance of one offer, one niche, and one means of prospecting. So here is what most people do, okay? And get ready for this. And if this is you, don't take offense to it, but this is probably what you're doing too, okay? You've got Upwork, you've got LinkedIn, you've got Facebook, you've got Twitter, you've got Instagram, you've got a YouTube channel and a podcast, and you are prospecting on them all day, every single day with no system. You're spending probably 4 hours a day just sending messages randomly to random people and seeing if they respond. If they respond, you try to engage with those conversations. On Upwork, you'll get the random job posting coming through, and whether it's Upwork or whatever, you're getting just these random messages from people that may or may not be a good fit. You don't even know. And you're just trying to get calls desperately, seeing what you can do. And then even once you book a call and somebody comes in, you're not even really sure what to sell them. You're trying to figure out the offer on the call. You're like, all right, I guess this guy kind of needs like a funnel, so I'll build him a funnel, I guess. And then, it's so frustrating to me. People think that by adjusting their marketing and adjusting their offers based on, quote, the individual needs of a client, that they are a better business owner than somebody with one solid offer that fits all of their clients. And let me call this out for a sec, because the reality is any consulting, whether you're a coach or whether you are building marketing processes for people through your agency, or you are whatever it is that you're doing, if you are not consistently just doing 1, 2, max 3 things for your clients over and over again, copy paste, you don't know what you're doing. You do not know what you're doing, and you cannot scale off of a foundation of managing 9 different projects and essentially being an employee to 10 different companies. This is what most people do. Like people who join our 7-figure systems program, for example, like they're at $15,000, $20,000 a month sometimes. Sometimes they're at 0 and they've just, gone back and forth between a bunch of different clients, or they have literally no idea how to get started and they just join right into the main stuff. But that being said, we help people we look at their expertise. We say, all right, look, what offer worked the best and how do we sell more of it? And it's crazy to me that people never think about that. They never think about, what did I actually enjoy selling? What did I actually enjoy selling that made me money and that got our clients results? Like, what is that offer? And how do I sell more of it? And how do I get out into the market and bring it to people more? Instead of saying, all right, what's the new thing I should push? Like maybe I should try chatbots now. Okay, so chatbots work. Maybe I should try like text marketing for clients too. And maybe I should try, it's just like, you just like do a million things for people. Or maybe if you're a coach, you're a fitness coach. You're like, all right, maybe I should try helping people get on a ketogenic diet. Okay, now that's working pretty well, but I think we could probably do it better if I help people with their sleep too. So if I help people with sleep, that will probably help a lot too. Well, maybe I should help them with like skin health, because I feel like maybe moisturizing their skin and all that will make them feel prettier and that'll get them results quickly and stuff. Okay, that works, but maybe I should also focus on, their squat form at the gym, because squats are technically, they produce the most testosterone for clients and stuff or whatever, right? So you're focusing on 10 different areas of specialty inside of your niche. So once you have one niche, you also have to have one area of specialty in that niche. Like you have to get just laser focus in order to scale. So in my previous video, I talked about how you have to have one state of mind as you scale. Otherwise, you're building an unreliable structure. You also have to have one offer that solves one major problem. So really, at the end of the day, man, if you hop into our programs and you get our help, what we do for you is we look at your expertise, we build one offer with you worth at least $3,000 to $10,000 that will scale well for you. So one of our clients joined us. He was doing $1,500 a month for e-commerce Facebook ad management. And he's just sold his first $9,000 upfront package that only requires him to do 4 hours of consulting. And then his team is doing a bunch of smaller tasks for the client. It's just like extremely easy. And we help you build that offer. Next, we help you prospect. We help you with our 2 methods of prospecting. We have organic using Facebook and LinkedIn, And then we have one funnel, one paid marketing funnel that we've spent, nearly 6 figures in advertising on for our own business. Our clients are consistently paying $1 in and getting $2 out. And that's for like once you have $50,000 or $60,000 in cash stashed, or at least enough money that you can feel comfortable throwing some money at a funnel and testing. That's when you can kind of turn that thing on. But our $2 million a year clients got to $1 million a year organically before even touching ads. So, it's really just an option if you want more control over your flow more than anything. So we just, we do those 2 things, like build you an offer and help you with your prospecting. And maybe the third is like community and mindset and raising your thinking. Because most people are still making, $2,000, $3,000 a month decisions, or $10,000 a month decisions, or $20,000 a month decisions. We want our community making $80,000 to $100,000 a month decisions. We want you thinking on that level and acting on that level, breathing and being on that level inside of a community of people who are at that level. So that's really the main things that we do. So you got to look at your offers. What are the 3 things that you do? This is one of my challenges for my community recently. It's like, you guys do too much stuff. You do too many things. And you cannot scale a business doing that. You can't scale a business with, any more, maybe max than like 2 really good offers. 2 really good offers, even that is too much. Honestly, guys, I can't tell you how impactful it's been narrowing my business down to 1 offer that I'm just freaking stoked on, and that is getting great results for clients, and that I want to scale to the moon with. It needs to be an offer that you are excited about. So hopefully that makes sense. 1 offer, 1 niche, and 1 prospecting process. Let me talk about prospecting now. A lot of people, they have a bunch of different prospecting processes. They're spending $20 a day on Facebook. They've got some referral things coming in. They've got, an Instagram page that seems to work. And, I'm not perfect here, right? Obviously, we have a YouTube page, Spotify, and Instagram. But even with those platforms, I'm pretty much just saying the same thing in different places. So not only do most people have different platforms, but they're saying different things on different platforms. Like on one platform, it's like, oh, they're like the fitness expert. And on the other platform, it's like they're a fitness expert, but also they kind of focus on like sales too for some reason. And in another place, they're like a fitness expert and they focus on like, sleep, and they're just kind of like, they don't really know what their message is, because, they keep thinking that if they change the message on the front end, that's going to solve who comes in and gets their help. But I got to tell you, man, that's not how it works. You can't change the front end and expect the back end to follow suit. You have to focus on back end and let the front end be built off of what's working on the back end. So whatever's working on the back end, whatever offer you're enjoying selling, whatever's making you the most money and getting your clients the most results, say, all right, screw it, that's my new front end. That's what I'm gonna market. So hopefully this is making sense, right? 1 offer, 1 niche, 1 prospecting process is what it takes to get to $100,000 a month. The most powerful word in your vocabulary as an entrepreneur is the word no. No, I will not go down that rabbit trail. No, I will not build a new offer. No, I will not play with LinkedIn right now. No, I will not play with chatbots right now. No, no, no. And the only time, I am so careful with what I let into my business as an operation. I've had so many people telling me, Trey, you gotta turn on LinkedIn. If you just do LinkedIn lead gen, you would add another $50,000 a month to your business. I'm sure I would. But why would I try and master a whole new system right now? If I want to add $50,000 a month to my business, I should just, start spending about, $1,000 a day on ads. And, we could add $80,000 a month to my business. So it's why would I try a whole new thing if I already know how my system works? My system is my system. I know how it works. I know what makes it tick. I know how to move the needle. I just saw a sale come in just now. On my screen, if you notice, I'm looking over to these notifications. We just had a sale come in just now. Our sales guy's closing sales for us. The system's working. We've got people coming into our program, getting help, getting results. So the system works. So why would I change it? Why not focus on what is contextually relevant to my system and make sure that every decision that I make lines up with the existing momentum I'm trying to build inside of my already working system? Why try and adopt a new process, a new offer, a new niche? Why would I do that to myself, and why would I do that to my business? I just saw another sale come in, so that's 2. It's awesome. We just made 2 sales. So it works, right? Sales guy's cranking it. He's getting results for us. I think that second sale is probably a payment from a call that closed a little bit after or something like that. I don't know. but you get the point. You build a system with one offer, one message, one prospecting process, and figure out how can I scale those things? Not what new things do I need in order to scale? Just like focus on one thing. Like if it's gonna be Facebook ads, just do Facebook ads. Just run ads and keep running them until you get it to work. And do not think that it's the tool that is broken. It is never the tool. It's never YouTube's fault. It's never Facebook's fault. It's never your podcast's fault. It's never the algorithm. It's your fault. It's your fault for not focusing on your system to a point that allows you to make the sorts of decisions that benefit the system in the long term and in the short term. And you're thinking that your problem exists because you're not where you need to be, whereas the real problem is that you haven't made where you are good enough yet. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode today. You know what the call to action is. Schedule your call with my team. We will help you implement these systems, one offer, one prospecting process, one way of thinking, so that you can simplify your life, simplify your business, and scale. Scale is your favorite word as an entrepreneur. If you can't scale what you're doing, stop doing it, do something else. That's the only time you should stop with a prospecting process or with an offer or with a niche, is if it doesn't scale into the long term. And we help you with this too. We actually do business planning with people. Like, where does this take you 3, 5, 10 years from now? Is this gonna continue to be a niche you should be in, or is this just a flash in the pan? Like, we'll have people that say, I wanna be a Bitcoin expert. I'm like, that's great, but like, we don't know where that market's heading. And this is controversial. People are gonna be like, oh, Bitcoin's the next big thing. And other people are gonna be like, oh, Bitcoin is just a fad. So, and unless we know for sure that it's never going away, don't become an expert in it. This is why I'm an expert in like simple things, like building an offer. Like, that's never going away, right? Like selling stuff, niche, like that's never going away. Like pick an industry, and then like scaling it, like more marketing, like that's never going away. So the tools that we use to build those things may change. The softwares we use may change. But this is why I see myself doing this exact thing for the next at least 10 years. I see us getting to $1 million a month, helping business owners in this exact capacity. So you want to have a niche that scales. But anyway, that's a whole other video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Schedule your call with my team. We are here to help you. If you are averse to making a financial decision in your business, you got to understand that you attract the sort of behavior that you put out yourself. If you were the type of person to sit on and say, all right, I'll think about it, you know, it kind of makes sense, but I got to run it by, I got to do the numbers, and you know that it's what you need, but you refuse to get help, what you'll find is that you attract that exact type of behavior from your own clients. Your business is a living, breathing organism, and it's going to reflect the sort of behaviors that you put into it. Okay? This is why I still spend, I put $30,000 into a mastermind. I did it twice. So like once in 2020, I put 30 G's into a mastermind. I just did it again, $10,000 a month for 3 months. I'm in another mastermind, another group of people that are succeeding that I want to be around and get help from. So I'm doing it. And if you're not getting the sort of help that is required in order to scale, you know, it's a very simple formula. If you do things a certain way and it creates a certain result, you're going to continue to create that certain result unless you change the way you're doing things. So if you want to scale, you want help, whether you're a beginner or you're already succeeding, schedule your call with us. We'd love to speak with you. Hopefully you enjoyed this piece of content. Hopefully it's been valuable for you today, and I'll see you in the next one.